of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the NC State Wolfpack. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Tar Heels offense has the ball first today. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Paul.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Lopez wants to fire. Fakes to grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on third down. Working that left side now. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, and these big fellas, man, they can run so well at their size. A lot of times you see these tight ends, they don't necessarily run around you, but so physical to be able to break tackles and then make those extra yards after the catch.
The Tar Heels are marching down the field. Just keep slinging it. Uncorks one. He's got it. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Back to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, North Carolina! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here he comes from inside his own 5. So NC State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot, not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back.
I'll tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Lopez to pass. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really...
Touchdown, UNC! Fitted in the window for the score.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack, throw the ball away. Now, listen, we can debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's not classified as grounding, but they didn't call it. So, you know what? Nice throwaway, QB.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Pocket breaking down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Got out of trouble and throws. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. Lopez wants to fire. He's got an open man. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Pulls in the deep ball. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. The Tar Heels are on the move. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense. Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
They'll run it on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Fights off a defender. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Lopez to pass. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. On the move at the 30. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
You're going to win a lot of games if you can generate explosive plays. That's what we've seen in recent weeks from this football team, but this offense, man, they are every defense.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina!
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box, the play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
North Carolina, 28, NC State, 0.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hendrickson. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. They'll run play action. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Rodgers. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Great move. Now he's got room. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Lopez wants to fire. Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
And the Tar Heels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time.
Man, and you kind of wondered, when were they going to cover this guy? He's been making catches ad nauseum. When was he going to get some special attention? Nice job by the defense. You could tell they were forcing the football there. Broke on the football, almost had the big play.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll run it from the gun. Runs through the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. From the gun to give, looking for room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well give it to him again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Scott. Turning it on! And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. NC State on the move, set up with another 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's Scott. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Bailey. Trying to beat the D deep. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making checks. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds, and just on to the next down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Now adjusting, trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. And when I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through the air, but now, nice job dropping back, trying to force the ball down the field, but does a really smart thing. Just kind of tucks it, takes off, and gets the first down. This guy's showing you a little bit of everything today.
And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Lopez to pass. Using his feet to buy time. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Looking left. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. No good. And after the miss, fellas, still sitting on an 18-point lead.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Quarterback now breaking the field.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Grimes. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Wants to throw. It's Bailey. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, going up top. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top.
That is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great first half, giving up a bunch of touchdowns, but this might get them started. This might get the energy going and maybe rattle the quarterback a little bit with that sack.
He's got him. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. And the Tar Heels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position. It's complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. They will score! Touchdown, UNC! And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35 to 10. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
North Carolina, 35, NC State.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Creates a little room. Up to about the 14-yard line. NC State has to come up with a big play here on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Bailey. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. They'll try it again from the one on 2nd and goal. Try to barge their way in. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Kevin about ready to start the second half here. The Tar Heels will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sets up the screen. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Gonna run it. It's gone. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great.
Hey, that's a live ball. The offense somehow fell on it. Retain possession. Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. And the Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Lopez wants to fire. Quick strike complete. Breaks into the open. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wants to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, North Carolina! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way up.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Here's the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Give to the running back. I'm not sure he made it out of the end zone, and it is a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down here for the offense. Lopez to pass. Fires to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense picks it up.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand,
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach won. absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. The sure hands, it's Johnson. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second.
There he goes! Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll throw it from the red zone. Gets rid of it. He's got it on the move. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll go to the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fears the pressure. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. He'll try to make up for the lost yardage on that sack. 3rd and goal from the 19. Lopez wants to fire. Pressure coming. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Got the quick completion. Crosses the 30. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Hendrickson. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's picked off and another empty drive. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Might be changing the route. Spins away from the defender. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play. And nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
Great pass, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now on 2nd down. Lopez to pass. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. to the air on first down. Quarterback moving. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the grab. Touchdown, UNC! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. Behind the chains now on second and long. Thomas looking to fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
This defense is so well coached. They came into this game knowing that they were going to see some screen passes. On third down, they were expecting it, and now they have a chance to get off the field.
Punt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. And the Tar Heels come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun on third down. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on third and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. That's caught. It's Johnson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Tar Heels will try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. Thomas back to pass. Got him downfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Wants to go up top. He's got the back in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. NC State has to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Looking downfield on first down. Buys a little time. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. They took it right down to the wire. Final game of the season, but they are now bowl